I'm Steve Levine. I'm very excited and very proud to announce a brand new plugin, Levine's Machines, which takes the very best elements of all the drum machines that I've used, modified and fiddled with over the years. And I've done this in partnership with Iconic Instruments. I've been a record producer since the late 70s, early 80s. And during that period I did Culture Club's 3 main albums, which had all the hits. Culture Club's first album, Kissing to be Clever, almost every track on there used this drum machine in some way. Then there's a whole bunch of my career where I worked with quite a lot of UK electronic and dance acts. So groups like the UK Players, The Mood, David Grant. We had huge success. We had, I think, 3 top 10 records with him and a big selling album. All of those incorporated this drum machine to quite a degree. Apparently only 500 of these were ever made. So the number of records they appeared on versus the number of physical units they had is incredible. The Levine's Machines drum machine, the first of the Levine's Machines series, includes samples directly from this particular unit, which has real pop provenance being used on all those records. But this software is more than just those samples. It's an entire mixing environment and a full-featured sequencer, all in one, loaded with 20 of my custom-made mixing and pattern presets. And I think the sample is one thing, but it's the signal chain that really makes the difference to how that track sounds, how that sample is manipulated within the environment of your song. So we're incorporating in our plugin a suggested pathway. You don't have to stick with it, you can change every element. But these are kind of Steve's favourite choices, if you want to have them as a starting point. The Levine's machine has channel and mix bus effects, including proprietary drive, compressor limiter and a 4-band British-style EQ, all modelled from particular equipment that I used in that period on those records. There's also a transient control in each channel for a more modern surgical control over each drum sound. Each channel on the mixer panel also has delay and reverb sends, as well as panning and a volume fader, and each drum can be tuned individually. The delay and reverb are modelled after my most used digital units from the 1980s. To suit a modern DAW workflow, each channel can be bused to its own output, so you can do your drum mix within your DAW if you want. Within the sequencer, you can use the Run Stop button to link it to play with your DAW timeline, change the step and shuffle settings, set your own patterns using the clickable LEDs, and also copy, paste, clear, or reset the pattern. The mix and pattern presets can be locked for you to preview entire preset tuning, signal chains and patterns, or unlocked so you can keep the same tuning and mix settings while automating pattern changes throughout your song. This stuff was prohibitively expensive in the 70s. We're talking tiny amounts of memory that was thousands and thousands of pounds at the time. And now it's very, very affordable. It's just breathtaking. We're in a golden era at the moment of electronic music.